Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Temperature 86 degrees here tonight as we get this one started. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Lucas is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So Jay will head back to the dugout, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Here you can see the catcher setting up deep inside, and sometimes you can fool the umpire a little bit. That pitch is actually not in the strike zone, but it's right dead center on the catcher's glove, and the man in blue rings him up.
Alan Craig will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. Now the first pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Tyler Lyons will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Therefore, it is Holiday, and he's got it. One gone.
Batting second, left fielder,
Ed Lucas will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wait for the pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've played an inning. No score. Matt Adams will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play fourth in the National League in round trippers.
Matt Adams.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago.
Come on, get him out.
And, oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. And sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Matt Holliday will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. You know, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Willingham will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Josh Willingham.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Let's go, Marlins.
Fouled back. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Now, this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Jeff Baker will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Grounded sharply here and through into right field. And that becomes the first hit for either side here so far.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there. He just bounces it right through the opening.
Will Nieves will stand in for the first time here. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now both runners on the move. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Grounded to third. To Ellis for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Justin Turner will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Holiday is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Mark Ellis will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
And this is the kind of veteran player you love to have on your ball club. Not going to hit 40 home runs or hit 360, but he will give you solid production, good defense, good leadership in the clubhouse. He delivers a base hit here.
Tony Cruz will be the batter. He's running towards second. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
Sometimes, when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Tyler Lyons will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get one on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
John Jay will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
pitcher,
Tom Kohler will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The tag gets one.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Christian Yelich will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. Now the throw in from Holiday is going to keep that runner from advancing past third.
That average, it was up around 300. It's all the way down into the 270s here to start the ball game. But he's starting to show signs of coming around, and that was a good swing there.
Ed Lucas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Alan Craig will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Line hard to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Matt Adams will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, yeah.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Easy out.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting,
Josh Willingham will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Jeff Baker will dig in. He singled his first time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Johnny Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Johnny Peralta.
Go Marlins!
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, look at this. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Mark Ellis will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Shut him down now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Tony Cruz will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Hey, double up.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. Grounded, foul. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Huh. You know, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there. That's going to hurt for a while.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Tyler Lyons will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
In there, 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Will Nieves will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Justin Turner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And there he goes towards second. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Tom Kohler will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1 left for Miami. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. John Jay will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
John Jay.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is hard back to the mound. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for 2nd in that department. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
So very wrong.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Alan Craig will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Christian Yelich will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1.
Now back, left fielder, Ed Lucas.
Ed Lucas will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Go.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
So many times, pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here. And
here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against them so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
2 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Josh Willingham will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and when those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Jeff Baker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's gonna have to challenge him.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game.
We knew this game wouldn't stay 0-0 forever. Now, here in the 6th inning, the question will be, can they add on?
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Lance Lynn will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Lance Lynn.
Will Nieves will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Adams will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready now on 1-1. And this is in the air now out to left. Lucas will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch coming. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
All right, Marlins.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Turner will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I'd want to have a word or two myself.
Adeiny Echeverria will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Christian Yelich will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. up and in for ball one. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Ed Lucas will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For Yelich, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the double by Yelich. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Miami. A.J. Ramos will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
A.J. Ramos.
Mark Ellis will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Now for the Cardinals, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Yadier Molina will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Yadier Molina.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And some trouble now in right field. And on the error, a run is going to score.
That's a good job right there. He goes down, hits the ball hard on the ground, right through the hole. You know, at first I was a little surprised they'd try and send the runner from second with nobody out, but turns out to be the right call.
Dan Jennings will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Peter Borges will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Peter Borges.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Willingham is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
John Jay will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Runner goes for second. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Matt Carpenter will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Here comes Molina chugging around third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
The right field number 21.
Alan Craig
Alan
will stand
Craig.
in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the right side. And Craig is aboard here. It's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
David Carpenter will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Matt Adams will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Pat Neshek is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Pat Neshek.
Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. There's Josh Willingham. He waits next. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Garrett Jones will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he takes ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Jeff Baker will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Holiday is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Garrett Jones will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, Number 49, Garrett
Matt
Jones.
Holliday will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Baker is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just one pitch.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Johnny Peralta will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ballgame. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Mark Ellis will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Will Nieves is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Marlins. Catcher, Will Nieves.
Ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only one out.
Danny Echeverria will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Whoa, a big collective exhale there from that visiting dugout. Probably another one out there on the mound. This ball is an absolute rifle shot, but it's right to the defender. And that'll keep this game tied and force that winning run to stay put at second base.
Rob Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Carlos Marmol will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
The Cardinals, catcher, Yadier Molina. Come on now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Let's go.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And that's a pitch you know you're going to have to brace yourself against when you're facing this guy. He's got one of the best in the business, and he put it to good use there.
Daniel Descalso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Now here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
John Jay will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The tag here from Hechavarria, and he is gone at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Mike Dunn will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Matt Carpenter will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Lucas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Randy Choate will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Christian Yelich will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Ed Lucas will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And now it becomes decision time in the Cardinals dugout as you get a look at which arms are left in the St. Louis bullpen. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Garrett Jones will try it again. He flew out his first time. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
There's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. Score remains 2-2. Alan Craig will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Right fielder, Alan Craig.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Matt Adams will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Matt Holliday will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Jeff Baker will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit.
These guys haven't lacked for hits, but it's a little surprising that they only have 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for allowing so many base runners.
Will Nieves will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Joe's bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And they took them right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about felt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Justin Turner will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Runners off for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Peralta for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Johnny Peralta will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Mark Ellis will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
One out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Adeiny Echeverria will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Brian Bogusevic will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is low, ball 1. 2-0 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Christian Yelich will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is exactly what he had in mind. But the upshot of this is that now the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second base.
Ed Lucas will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jared Burton will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Jared Burton.
Jermaine Curtis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, Jermaine Curtis.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
John Jay will step in, a base hit in his last time. Hit on the ground towards first. Over to first is Jones as he'll step on the bag to record the putout.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Matt Carpenter will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Jason Mott will come on now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Fouled back. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins a base runner.
Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Garrett Jones will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Boy, leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
The 3-0. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A 2-run home run for Garrett Jones. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 4-2. Good night from Miami.